know, sword in hand, the whole bit. Just like a knight from a painting. And the Savior sees 3 fools from Gloucester who can't share a ball of yarn.
Worry not,
says the Savior. Where 1 ball was, you will have 3. And then draws his sword and...
Quiet. Who's that on the road?
Seems the 3 of us are the butt of this joke.
Oh, shut up.
Whoa, now there's a mark if ever I seen one.
I said give me a drink. Move it, move it.
Move it, doesn't buy you a drink around here.
Hey, you. Do you even know anybody?
I know who I need to know.
Do you know Cutter?
I'll tell you more. Ascald used to talk a lot about this crypt.
Sorry, the animals are not for sale right now.
That's too bad. I'd like to buy a few hounds.
I can't do anything about it. The animals no longer obey me. I lost my druidic totem, the tool I used to tame them. Or to be more precise, it was stolen.
Who stole your totem?
A wolf came out of the woods and snatched it. My sister sent it.
Are you and your sister rivals?
No. Arrowgaster and I are not rivals. We had a falling out 7 years ago, when she became a hermit. She lives near the Thousand-Year Oak, and follows the way of the Elven Druids. She's against me handling animals. All she does is watch over them and heal them when needed. But I can't live her way. I don't want to either. I've gone to the Oak and tried to reason with her so many times. But I cannot get her to listen. My heart is sinking. After all, she is family.
You want the totem back, right?
Yes. You need to catch that wolf and get my totem back. On the other hand, the animal is Arrow's pet. I wish we could reconcile. We haven't spoken in so long.
How did Arrow even learn about Elven Druids?
We grew up in Mercelin. When our parents died, a group of druids took us in. Arrow got wrapped up in their beliefs when she was a kid. I found them interesting too. When we got older, we moved closer to people, and I was able to put some of my druidic knowledge to practical use. My sister was furious. That's it. That's the story.
You want the totem back, right?
Yeah. On the other hand, the
I'm tired of living here. How much longer must we slave away for this? Maybe things have settled down by now.
Hello. Is your horse sick? I'm quite experienced in...
No, my horse is fine. Your brother Edgar would like to reconcile.
Oh, how clever, sending someone on an errand like that.
What did he do that you've refused to speak with him for 7 years?
He betrayed that which is truly sacred. Edgar uses druidic powers to torture living souls. He catches these forest creatures. He warps their wild natures. Oh, I don't even want to say it. He trains them to hunt and kill. Druidic powers are supposed to reinforce harmony. They are about wisdom, silence, woods, and water.
He's your brother, for Ulagi's sake. This grudge of yours is hard on him, too.
Do you think this has been easy for me? My soul is ever restless. I used to meditate for hours at the foot of the 1,000-year oak. Peace, light. Now the oak is afflicted by a disease, and I am useless. I can't even perform a simple healing ritual. If your horse is sick, I'm afraid I cannot help you right now. My powers have grown too weak.
Are you a healer?
I follow the path of the elven druids. I care for the living creatures of the forest. But the source of my power, the 1,000-year oak, is suffering. An unknown disease eats away at it from within.
Perhaps it's old age. 1,000 years is a long time, even for an oak tree.
No, it's something else entirely. Some filth. My strength has abandoned me. I cannot commune with nature anymore. Dark, empty thoughts are haunting me, and I feel like a stranger here in my own woods. How dare you disturb me again? I told you I don't want to see my tormentor now or ever. Sorry. I am not myself without my meditation beside the oak. My arboreal mentor is afflicted by an unknown infection. I don't know what to do. Even the simplest ritual is too draining for me now. How dare you disturb me again? I told you I don't want to see my tormentor now. The oak is healed. You are clearly no stranger to the harmony of nature. The Druidic teachings are all about mending the broken.
I'm usually the one doing the breaking.
This oak means a lot to me. I can't wait to begin meditating again. I am deeply in your debt, Wanderer.
About your brother.
I have given it much thought. I've been very irritable lately, and perhaps unreasonable. Because of the oak. Because of everything. But how he has chosen to live his life, I cannot accept it. Here, in this forest, my heart is alive. It would die in the village.
Whatever. It's up to you. Will you at least return the totem?
All right. After all, you helped me save the source of my power. I will set our differences aside. Bring this stick to my brother. And one more thing. Please don't tell him about any of this. What exactly happened to the 1,000-year oak? From the soil, its roots strive for the world's light, which grants life and strength to all that exists. Below and above, it cannot be afflicted by anything so base as disease. It just can't.
Hugo, you realize how fast... I'll tell you more. Ascald used to talk a lot about this.
Here's your totem, Trapper.
Oh, thank you. I never liked that wolf of hers. It refused to be tamed. But I'm afraid Arl will come to hate me now.
Actually, I found another way to resolve the matter. I used some rocks, oaks, nature sounds, druidic sorcery, that kind of stuff. And in the end, there was no need to harm the wolf.
No one was harmed? Incredible. Does that mean Arrow is ready to forgive me?
That would be rushing things a bit. She agreed to return the totem, but she still doesn't care for your trade, Trapper.
I see. I still hope I can reconcile with my sister one day.
tell you more. Asco used to talk a lot about this.
You realize how badly you let us down.
Told me.
Tell me, sir, is the village willing to send...
How do you like that wonderful? Hardly force it down.
Anyone can tread on it.
You can speak to me? Really? Is it time to become one with the Creator?
I've spoken to spirits before, but a talking skull? How odd.
'Tis true. I know more about the afterlife than anyone. And my experiences of the past few centuries have been uncanny indeed. How do I possess all this knowledge? What man am I? Or woman? It has all been erased from my memory. Faded with the long march of time. Why am I yet bound to this world?
No body, no memory, but you haven't lost your ability to speak. What else do you still possess?
I know not. Could it be that I need time to recollect who I am? Someone scattered my bones over the marshes, and I can feel something connected to me in the very middle of it. My immortality is a heavy burden. If only I could find a way to become one with creation. The fair knight Baldwin led the Marcellan army into battle. This is the spot where Baldwin's protector perished. A squire whose name has been lost to the centuries fought to protect his master until his wounds forced him to the ground. The last thing he saw, before his eyes went black, were the last of Morcolt's units fleeing back to Rigurn.
You're telling me that Morcolt of Rigurn laid siege to Marcella? That was 500 years ago, during the reign of King Maximus.
Yes. In truth, it was a long time ago. The one who lies here, beneath my bones, witnessed a mighty assault. An army charging through the blossoming hills towards the walls of the town. He walked among the undead, risen by black necromancy and fear. If an arrow fired from the walls of Marcella did not kill him, that fear would.
Marcella has not been attacked since the days of King Maximus. What battle are you talking about?
I wouldn't know. My bones were brought here to be secreted away. A woman, a powerful sorceress, wept over them. She lamented for all those fallen, while serving a knight by the name of Baldwin. All those cloven by dwarven axes, or pierced by the spears of the undead. The mourner's magic protected those warriors slain by the necromancers. But centuries have passed, and all that is left of her tears are the ghost lilies.
Lilies grown from tears. If only I were a bard.
Yes, they are but an echo of those time-worn spells. So that's what. It was I, Nesevra the Sorcerer, who learned King Maximus was absent on a mission to conquer the elves, and led the undead to the walls of Marsala. What would the Dukes of Rigern, Hugo, and Murkult do without me? Those good-for-nothings. They are but dust under the boots of the mighty Masters of Death. Thus thought I, but twin lightning bolts from two of Nevedis' sorceresses reduced me to ash. Separately, I would have thrashed either of them.
Are you going to tell me that in order to return to the world of the living, you must kill me?
I long for vengeance on all those who lived while I lay dead. You will be but the first victim of the mighty Nesevra. The one who lies here. My bones were brought. The fair Knight Baldwin.
Have you picked up a plague mask from Remedius yet?
I haven't. Why would I need one?
Haven't you heard?
I implore you. No, I demand of you. Capture that darned spirit. Castle Arden is my ancestral home. It's not in the best condition right now, but I can't allow a rogue elemental to tear it down.
Disciples to resolve this issue.
If I started selling my patients
No
at
one
5
can get
coppers
money
a cup,
before.
I'd be richer than the...
Oops!
I implore you. No, I demand of you. Capture that darn spirit. Castle Arden is my...
The disciples are asking for reinforcements. Can't you send someone more capable to the castle?
And who exactly would that be? The mages are all searching for the cause of that plague, while the disciples are all growing crystals in the catacombs. And me, I'm enchanting decoctions and crafting masks for our healer mages.
Can't you intervene? They say this spirit came from the mage factory. Who knows what kind of disease it could spread?
I'll have you know, I'm over 200 years old. I was snatching spirits from the air during the time of Sanguine. May his radiant soul be ever blissful. I'm done with brave deeds now, thank you very much. All I can do is teach potion making and grow crystals.
Guess I'll have to fight it myself. I'm used to it.
Have you picked up a plague mask from Remedius yet?
I haven't. Why would I need one?
Haven't you heard?
We're all about to be set.
Have you picked up a plague mask from Remedius yet?
I haven't. Why would I need one?
Haven't you heard?
We barely shook them off. Tell me, can you see anyone chasing us?
Brave warriors! Lower the bridge! I must return to my mistress, Lady Letitia.
What did she say? I couldn't hear her. Methinks that sound was some lonesome.
You there, coarse fella. Are you deaf? I am Della, Lady Letitia's maid. My mistress is a guest of DuPont, your commander. Let me through.
Our master's got a tavern in Charles. This gate is not open without his order.
I'd advise you against disturbing Brentwood. He is not trifling.
Let's just see.
That was a good outing.
Well, my hand still hurts after that blow I landed. Did you see?
Were you even holding the right end of the club?
Huh?
What do you want? We're cutting timber here. I'd stay far away, unless you want to catch a falling tree.
That was a good outing.
Well, my hand still hurts after that blow I landed. Did you see?
Were you even holding the right end? That was a good outing.
Hand still hurts after that blow I landed. Did you see?
Were you even holding the right end of the club?
Huh?
You don't look like a restless ghost or century-old corpse. Your body isn't even decomposing.
My knowledge of black magic allowed me to claim another man's body. I am by no means perfect yet, but once I have my artifact, I shall become full. It's the only way for me to survive the Blight.
You say the dead speak of the Blight?
It is inevitable.
Hey!
I regret now how I treated you and Brand. I was far too rash. All I think about now is how to get him back.
Unagi, take me. What would you want with that pudding of a man?
I want to be a married woman and earn my father's respect. The respect of others. Who else would take me as a wife now? But Brand is so weak-minded. I've been thinking and thinking why Cleaver would want him. It turns out Brand is almost a mage.
What, that drunkard?
Imagine it. The bandit said he could predict the future or some such. It's like a spirit takes over his body and gives him all kinds of hints. It gives me chills just thinking about it. Brand told me himself, but I thought he was talking nonsense. He said he had friends among the mages at the tower.
Well, he doesn't fit the part at all.
Perhaps. And yet, if only it were possible to capture a brave spirit and use it to imbue Brand, he'd make such a good man. I'm sure of it. He mentioned an old mage friend of his, Aliquis. Mages know all about spirits and things.
Today's a very important day for us, my lovely.
But why?
Because today I finally screwed up. I've had such a good week. I've sold 6 magic tomes, 26 rope books. Well then, Roses.
Can't you go around?
Where should we look for this Palatinus? Yes, how can I help?
Albert Crespin? They're searching all over Marcella for you.
Oh, how unfortunate. Let's hurry back to Marcella. Mother must be beside herself.
Albert?
I'm so sorry, dear heart.
We aren't going anywhere. We have unfinished business here, and you can tell her as much. Now let us be.
I was sent to find you younglings on behalf of the Crown, not Albert's mother. I'm investigating the tragedy at Montpatrie. You were there on the day of the disaster, weren't you?
Oh, no. Ursula, they know.
We shall tell you the whole truth, but only if you help us finish an urgent task at the tower.
What do we have to do?
We are seeking Mage Palatinus. He is a genius, but unfortunately also completely mad. He took a sack of gold as payment. He's hiding somewhere in the vicinity of the tower.
Guess what I saw in the refectory after supper yesterday?
Did the Meister send you? I didn't take that scroll from the library, and I don't know who did.
No, it's not that.
Oh, well, whatever happened, I swear it wasn't me.
I haven't the slightest notion what you're whimpering about. I wanted to ask you about Brand.
Brand? Now that's unexpected. I haven't heard anything about him for 3 years. Not since he left his grandpa's house. What happened to him?
He joined a bandit gang and never had the guts to leave it. He was betrothed to this girl, or maybe she was planning to marry him, but it was no good. He's too scared. She's a very persistent young woman. She wants everything to be right and proper between them. And that's the problem. You're an
interesting problem, but not my...
Nikas?
Yes, Nikas. Brand's grandfather. He's